You ever notice how something goes wrong and you start paying attention and you notice other things?
Yeah.
I noticed that certain light switches in my house were making a noise.
What kind of a noise?
Like frying bacon.
No, that's really bad.
Like, I want you to look at these horrible things. These are like 40-plus-year-old light switches, and you can see there's brown crud down. It is filled in those little where it says off and on. That's not paint in there. That's brown crud just from being aging.
Is it maybe, I know your dad was a big smoker. Is it possibly like nicotine staining?
It could very definitely be nicotine.
My dad was a smoker, and in our, like, the wallpaper in my childhood kitchen was very yellowed because that's where he did most of his smoking. Nicotine will fuck up a house.
I swapped it to these kind now, which, but here's the problem. You know how you do something so often you don't even think about it? Like your light switches. You turn your lights on and off, you don't even think about it. I went to the laundry room, I turned the light on, and it sounded wrong. And I immediately know, because the switch sounds different now. And you're like, that's, and it's a little tiny thing, but it's freaking messing with me. I'm like, everything sounds wrong in the house now. Where am I?
I've wanted to get, I'm trying to like spruce up my house in inexpensive little ways because I can't afford like crazy renovations or to paint the whole place or anything. Yeah. So I'm trying to do like little inexpensive things, like get I have like 3 of these IKEA bookcases in my house because they're $150 and they're amazing. I want to get little decorative switch plates for all my light will because they're not super expensive, and that give a little something.
Yeah, you know? I got some from. I caught them. I swapped out those old nasty plastic ones because some of them they dried out and they get cracks in them just from being too old.
Yeah.
So I got some metal ones now because
all my switch plates are white, and I don't know why you would make something like that white when it is literally made for hands to be on all the time.
Yeah.
Because it's going to get gross. Like, if you wash your hands every 30 seconds, you have oils on your hands. I don't know why you would ever have a white switch plate.
I like the aged bronze ones. That's the kind I like. Yeah.
Look at us just doing HD TV.
Tara, we're
with national
because we're antiques, Tara. This is us now.
This old house with Nash and Tara. We're so old. We have 16-year-olds watching that are like, what the f is a switch plate?
Well, we have other stuff to talk about, fortunately. Care. Yeah.
Someday you'll care about your switch plates. And you'll know your life is over.
Well, it's time once again for the other stuff. Each week, Catherine, Radio Dead Air audience, go out the worldwide interwebs, find all sorts of horrible stuff, bring back here for the segment we like to call What the Fuck is Wrong with You? And the saga continues, Tara. We have to have an update on this. It's not exactly Goat Watch, but it keeps going. You sent me an update to this. There's an update to the update. Do you remember the bear?
I do remember the bear.
The 500-pound bear that was living under the guy's house and wouldn't go.
They evicted him.
Yes, he got evicted, but he's already moved into a new place.
I hope it's nicer. I hope he upgraded.
Just days after the paintball-induced eviction of a 500-pound plus bear from underneath an Altadena house, residents of a house about a half-mile away are reporting that a bear has moved into the space under their home. It's unclear if it's the same bear. It's the same bear. Come on.
Look at the picture, though.
Yeah.
That's his fucking author photo. I love this bear. I would like this bear to move into my basement. You can have it.
Last week, the animal under Johnson's house was chased off by the Tahoe-based animal advocacy group Bear League after the Bruin moved into the crawl space. Around Thanksgiving, camera captured the unthinkable, the massive black bear backing into the narrow crawl space entryway. Efforts to remove the bear fell flat, leaving Johnson frustrated and even threatening to sue the state for failing to remove the animal. According to the Bear League, and this is where my heart just clenched. Well, my butt and my heart, I guess. A volunteer crawled beneath the home, fully aware the bear was still there, to get behind him and encourage him to exit through the crawl space opening. Fuck no.
You tried to Pooh Bear him out?
Yeah, they got behind him and like, go. Fucking go, buddy. Fucking go, man.
The thing is, though, if bears don't have a reason to murder you, they're kind of big puppies. They're like, what are you hassling me for? I'm napping. Also, it's like hibernation season. So this bear just wants to sleep. This bear probably just wants to fucking nap until like May. And people keep waking him up.
A person who answered the phone at the Bear League said Monday, January 12th, the group had been contacted by the second homeowner. She declined to say when the call came and if the Bear League was going to respond.
They shot him with paintballs.
Yeah, they did.
And I know he's a 500-pound bear. I know he probably didn't even feel it, but they shot him with paintballs.
Yeah. That of all the things they could possibly do, that is the most humane.
But it makes me mad.
Okay.
Look at him.
Well, here's one from where you live, Tara. And
oh God,
boy, I cannot imagine the rage.
Is it what I think it is?
The upper middle class rage.
Oh, probably not. No, I would not prefer bullets. I would prefer they leave the bear alone.
More than 400 complaints filed after multiple Colorado gas stations received contaminated fuel. One of the largest fuel suppliers in the Denver metro area said Friday that shipments of fuel sent out last week didn't meet specifications, as state regulators
confirmed. Yeah, they sent diesel.
In the unleaded gas. Yeah,
they sent diesel marked as regular, and there are a lot of people whose engines just fucking seized.
That's not contaminated. You put the wrong thing in the wrong thing.
They sent the wrong gas and blew a bunch of, and the lawsuit on this is going to be epic. And they still haven't. I'm friendly-ish with a consumer reporter for one of our local networks because he does stuff for my cat rescue, and he's been covering this. They still don't have a complete list of which stations were affected. Like, he's gradually compiling it off of people's reports, but like Costco's not saying shit.
Now, the problem here is when this happens, if you put diesel in an unleaded tank, it doesn't have enough flammability to unleaded engine can't spark diesel. So the good news is not a whole lot of damage is going to be done unless maybe if it gets into the catalytic converter. All you're going to be able to do, it's sort of like if someone put water in your tank. You're not going to be able to drive. You'll sputter out and stall. But then they have to drain your gas tank. They have to flush the entire system. If your catalytic converter gets hit with it, it might be damaged because that's not supposed to go in there. You could be looking at upwards of $1,000. And if it happened to 400 people, that means every mechanic in the area is going to be stacked up, draining tanks. And so, yeah, that 400 people.
Here's where I am extremely goddamn lucky. So the story mentions the distributor that sent out the bad fuel came from Adams County. That's where I live. Technically, I don't live in Denver. I live in Adams County, but we're in the wild fucking West, and Adams County is unincorporated, which means we don't have towns. So I don't live in a town. So my mailing address is Denver because there's nothing else to write it. Anyway, that's where I live. Just dumb fucking luck. I filled my gas tank like the week before all this hit. And a tank of gas lasts me a month. So I saw this and I was just like, I often think my father always worried about the state of my car. And I often, whenever I drive somewhere on fumes or just miss like an oil change, I'm confident it's my father pushing the car. And usually I drive my car till it's fumes and then fill the tank. And I actually was responsible and filled the tank ahead of time. And I'm pretty confident that was my father who saw this shit coming.
I mean,
So thanks,
people
Dad.
are saying your local mechanic's going to like an episode of The Pit. Yes, Russ, probably.
Exactly. Your local mechanic right now is Noah Wiley in a hoodie looking bedraggled. The whole county is unincorporated, yes.
I mean, for mechanics, this is kind of like the dream because it's all labor. It's all labor. Flushing the gas and all that, it's all no parts required. It's all profit. It's all fucking profit. Like, damn. So, yeah.
Sorry, I put treats in the treat puzzle and Peggy just found it.
I love they keep saying contaminated. No. Somebody done fucked up. It's like Ralph.
They sent out
on the morning shift he was a little too he little hungover, been out hitting it a little too hard last night. Weed's legal there. It happens. And it's put the wrong thing in the wrong thing. That's not contaminated. That's somebody needs to go away, be fired. No job.
And it keeps spreading. Like at first they were like, like 10 gas stations. And then it was like, actually, we think it might be like 50 gas stations. And like I said, this local reporter has been compiling this for a week and still does probably not have, because he keeps reaching out to Costco and Costco won't say shit. And they know Costco got some of this bad gasoline, but Costco is not returning his calls. So we still don't really know how wide, like I'm worried, like I got half a tank of gas. I'm probably good for another few weeks because, I pretty much drive locally. But I'm like, I really hope we have this shit sorted out. I might need to fill my gas tank again.
You know how you blow a dog whistle at every dog in the area, like all the block is just looking over like, oh, it's like that, but for lawyers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the good news is, because of this, you can now get premium fuel at a lot of gas stations for the regular fuel price.
Yep.
Because the diesel was marked as regular unleaded. So obviously they can't sell that. So a lot of stations are just selling the premium at the regular price. So the good news is you can get cheap as fuck gas right now.
Yeah, but all right, people are like, oh, you should get premium. Do you know what premium is for? Premium is for old cars. Premium, you shouldn't use premium unless you're hitting 100,000 miles plus. That's what premium's for. It doesn't do shit if you don't. I mean, I guess you get a little bit more mileage, but it doesn't really do shit if you've got a regular. Yeah. Kara, this next one's out of St. Louis, and I am vexed. AI is fucking up a lot of things, right? Because it's stupid, this AI crap, and it's fucking up a lot of things. Tara, it's fucked up monkeys. How do you St. Louis Department of Health?
Sentence.
St. Louis Department of Health says it will waive any penalties or fine for those who turn in one or more of several monkeys reported on the loose in the city. Now, normally I would be ecstatic by this story.
You'd be delighted.
I would. He first received reports from residents last week that multiple primates were seen monkeying around near O'Fallon Park in North St. Louis. Animal control officers searched on Thursday and Friday, but did not find the monkeys. There has been one confirmed sighting from a police officer. Hauser said it was likely a person was now harboring the monkeys, and it's unlikely they're roaming the streets. Fight the power. It's less monkeys on the loose, and it's more an issue of prohibited animals in the city right now. Information we're receiving says, yes, the monkeys are no longer at large, and that people have seen the monkeys. Experts at the St. Louis Zoo have been assisting. The animals appear to be vervet monkeys, or vervet, medium-sized primates with a silver coat, black face, long tail, weigh about as much as a house cat, and like to stay around trees, rivers, and streams. Complicating the investigation is the public's use of AI-generated images. The story of the exotic animal primates running loose in St. Louis caught the attention of people across the country. Received a tremendous amount of information from the community, but it was a challenge verifying the authenticity. City workers have had to sift through fake pictures. We're aware alleged sightings and videos have been shared through social media. However, these posts cannot be verified and are not used to conduct any enforcement action. Many unverified or AI-generated posts have contributed to confusion about whether animals are still on the loose. So people now, the kinds of people who are like, oh yeah, I saw the whole thing. They're the kind of people who are making fake pictures of monkeys running around their neighborhood to get Facebook likes.
I got two things to say. One, it's my week because O'Fallon is literally where Dan used to live in St. Louis. Two, I cannot believe you got through that whole thing without saying, I'll let the monkeys loose. Because clearly the guy let the monkeys loose and then just called them back home.
He says he'll let the monkeys loose. He'll let the monkeys loose.
Clearly this was just a show of power to prove that he could let the monkeys loose.
Oh boy. For one, I love that somebody is harboring the monkeys. They're like fucking hiding them from the cops, sheltering them from the fuzz. But yeah, I mean, there's fake monkeys. There's fake. I would. There's nothing like having real monkeys running through your city. That's a beautiful thing. But now they're fake. False monkeys. How dare you?
Yeah.
That's just like they started with those fucking trampoline videos with the bunnies jumping on the trampolines and shit, and now
I can't even tell you how many of those I've been sent by family members or acquaintances of a certain age group, and I keep having to explain they're not real. Or like dancing cats or 50 raccoons on a trampoline. And I keep having to be like, yeah, that's not real. That didn't really happen.
And putting the cats in bikinis and shit.
I'm like, yeah, it's on video. It's fake video. No, it's a
fake,
video.
Dipshit.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay.
We've got AI is sort of like a dipshit test because you find out we have way more of them than you thought.
It's just what scares me more than the Terminator problem, more than the iRobot problem, and I do have those problems. What scares me is we are rocketing toward like a post-reality society where like there will be no such thing as objective reality. Because the thing... What you whippersnappers don't understand is the thing that took down Nixon was the tapes. That they got him on tape. Now that also doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
But from now on, getting it on tape doesn't fucking matter because the tape could be fake. And that shit worries me. That like We will just
Or
live
they
in
just,
a post-reality world.
Or we just don't, crimes aren't crimes anymore, but
Yeah.
we have more AI horseshit, and this is from Phoenix, where they're doing the Waymo self-driving cars.
They're trying those here, and I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah, definitely no thank you, because it might do shit like this.
I saw the robot car try to kill Will Smith. Not getting
Waymo
me.
passenger jumps out of self-driving car after it stops on rail tracks near oncoming train.
That's what I'm fucking saying. It's the goddamn robots, John.
I hate when these stories encourage you. I hate it. A Waymo self-driving car was seen driving down Phoenix light rail tracks, driving down the tracks, forcing a passenger to flee the vehicle before it continued along the tracks near an oncoming train. Video taken by a bystander Wednesday shows the moment the self-driving car stops on the tracks just before an oncoming light rail approaches. Passenger runs out of the vehicle. Let's see if I can get the video to work here. There we go.
I hate who left this comment. Omega, I'm very upset at you. The most terrifying thing about AI is that if it decided to replace Tara, it would probably keep her anti-AI personality as part of the algorithm, so we would never know. Thanks, I'm just never going to sleep again. Thanks for my new sleep paralysis demon.
Now, it's even worse because there's a guy here from Arizona State University, and I want to kick him straight in the nards. He's consulted for this one. Andrew Maynard, emerging and transformative technology professor at Arizona State University. Quote, I actually felt a little sorry for the car. It obviously made a bad decision and got itself in a difficult place.
The car doesn't have a soul, Andrew.
I think Waymo has a challenge because no matter...
The car doesn't know it's dead, Andrew.
I think Waymo is a challenge because no matter what they do with their system, there are always going to be unexpected circumstances where they have to learn from them. These cars, in many circumstances, are safer than human drivers because they don't have distractions like a human driver does. It drove down the tracks, Andrew.
It doesn't need a distraction.
It's
all it needs is Vicky to tell it to kill all the humans.
This fucking idiot is like, oh no, it has to be perfect for you to treat it as though it were perfect. You can't say it's better than humans when it's clearly not.
This motherfucker is also like, aw, poor car. It made a boo-boo. What is it, Thomas the fucking Tank Engine? It doesn't have feelings. We're not talking about Herbie the goddamn love bug here. The car. And that's the other problem with the AI shit, right? We're going to start anthropomorphizing shit.
This guy's a professor. And he's working on the mentality of an 11-year-old.
So was the guy that ran the fucking Stanford prison experiment. Being a professor doesn't mean you're fucking sane.
Well,
what's that guy's name? I always want to call him Zapfino because of the font, but it's something with a Z.
I don't know how to pronounce this. Guelph. Guelph. Thank you. This is from Guelph.
I feel like we've had Guelph before.
Well, we have Guelph again.
It sounds like a Russian food.
Now, usually when you steal stuff from a place, the idea is you take them someplace else and try to sell them cheaply, like a pawn shop or a fence. You get whatever little money you can for selling something that didn't belong to you.
Zimbardo, thank you. I always say Zapfino. It's Zimbardo. Sorry.
Well, usually the key part of that is you have to take it somewhere else, not back to the same place you stole it from the very next day. Guelph couple arrested for trying to sell back items to a business that were stolen the day before. Last November 3rd, staff of an East End business reported having aluminum rims and catalytic converters stolen during a break-in and enter to their yard. The following day, a man and woman attended the same business and tried to sell the same items. When confronted about staff... You'd be shocked
how often this happens.
Really?
Oh, yeah. When I worked at Old Navy, people would literally pick up merchandise off the rack, bring it to the register, and try to return it. They didn't even bother to take it out of the store first. They just took it, picked it up, and brought it to the register to return it. All the time. All the time.
When confronted by staff about the items, they fled, leaving the items behind. Police were able to identify the suspects on Tuesday. 51-year-old Guelph woman and a 46-year-old Guelph man were arrested for possessing stolen property under $5,000, at least with February court dates. Do you not understand? This is like, what happened to criminals?
It works in a lot of retail situations because retail employees could give a fuck. And often the return policy is just that, like, if you don't have a receipt, we just give you store credit.
No. It doesn't work like that anymore because it used to be, but now it's like, okay, do you have, how'd you pay for it? Did you pay for it with a card? Do you have the card you paid for it with?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you had the card you paid for it with. Okay, well, we'll check. I don't see that transaction.
Yeah, it is harder now. But like when I was working retail, a lot of the time, unless you literally saw them do it, you just give them the store credit. And it would work. But like literally, my Old Navy had an LP guy who just wandered the store because I can't tell you how often someone would just literally pick up a t-shirt, unfold it, and bring it up and return it.
We've got more theft this week. And, all right, I can understand stealing catalytic converters or some other shit that might have some value to them. Stealing clothes from the Old Navy, that's little store credit out of that. Tara, who steals a penis, Tara?
Is it detachable?
And I love this headline. Beloved walrus penis stolen from New Jersey cheesesteak icon. Owner is blubbering mad. Beloved walrus penis.
Stolen from cheesesteak icon. Obviously.
Donkey's Place.
None of the words in that sentence go together.
None of them. Donkey's Place in Camden is well known for iconic cheesesteaks. So good, Anthony Bourdain once called them the best in Philadelphia, despite location across Delaware River. South Jersey bar and restaurants perhaps less renowned for its antique walrus penis bone.
Bourdain was trying to get killed there.
Owner Rob Lucas Jr. Told Advanced Media that Donkey's Place has kept a walrus baculum, the bone in the penis of many mammals, behind the bar for as long as he can remember. Popular conversation piece sits alongside a megalodon tooth and several other artifacts. Diners come in for the cheesesteaks and ask about what the peculiar bone is. Bartenders let them take a good-looking guess before revealing the answer. It's a penis.
It's walrus dick.
A customer stole the phallic favorite. Bartender handed it out for them to figure out what it was. She went to the back to do something, and then one dude stole it. We got his picture. I don't think he's from around town. He posted a TikTok on New Year's Eve featuring the bartender who was involved, urging the customer to return the item, as well as a photo of the alleged thief. So now on TikTok, there's a video going around that said, "Have you seen this man? He stole our penis."
Can you imagine if he flew in?
Yeah.
if he flew in from Nebraska for New Year's and then had to put that in his checked bag.
Yeah.
Imagine being that TSA agent.
That was it. Oh, JM Shearer says that was a dick move on his part.
Literally.
Really?
A dick move.
Yeah, no, I mean, I would be terrified in my soul if you put on TikTok that I stole a penis. Because that's you forever, right? The rest of your life, you're the penis thief.
Detachable penis.
It's like the bone collector, right? Except you're the penis thief forever. And this is for like 13, 14-year-olds. They're going to grow up in like 15 years. Hey, remember the penis thief? This could be like little articles about you. Feeling old? That was the penis thief was 15 years ago. You remember that?
You're going to be in a commercial for the General car insurance someday.
Right? Right, because you're the penis thief.
And kids don't fucking forget, man. When I had the hole in my leg, my nephew introduced me to his friends as, "Hi, this is my Aunt Tara. She has a hole in her leg." And to this day, if I encounter some of those friends, if they're like at the house when I'm visiting, they're like, "Oh yeah, you had the hole in your leg." And I'm like, "That's me." Kids don't fucking forget that shit, man. You are Walrus dick guy forever. Also, what did you do with it?
Right? Oh.
Where's the Walrus dick now?
I got one more.
It's going to be in the retrospective next year, I'll tell you.
I got one more this week. And I have worked retail. You have worked retail. Many of us have worked retail. This picture, you're going to look at it and your soul is going to leave your body. Not because of what's in it, but because of the implications of what this picture means. Let's have
you really
have
need a nail
here.
trim. I can hear you. You're like a little velociraptor.
50 sheep visit German supermarket. German discount chain Penny said.
No, you have to read the headline.
I am not reading that headline, Tara.
Bargain hunters.
German discount chain Penny said the sheep paid a surprise visit to one of their Bavarian outlets after apparently become separated from the rest of their flock. Around 50 sheep wandered into a Penny supermarket in the small Bavarian town of Bergsen in southern Germany. The sheep lingered among the shelves and checkout area for about 20 minutes after they'd strayed from their flock before entering the store on Monday. It is unclear how the sheep broke loose. The discount retailer managed to turn the incident into something of a guerrilla marketing campaign, receiving a flood of responses on its Instagram page. Store manager first thought he was the butt of the joke. The manager said he initially thought he was being pranked. "I've never experienced anything like this before," he told the newspaper. "I thought we were on candid camera." Well, no, because it's not 1972.
Yeah. That was the loudest hour any of them have ever worked. Have you ever been around an awful lot of sheep?
I have never been around any sheep. Some goats, never sheep. Okay, well, no, I think at the fair we saw some this year.
Because I've been to Ireland, and there's a lot of sheep there. And I'm telling you, you put like 30 sheep in a very small space, that is I don't care how many death metal concerts you've been to, that is the loudest hour you will live.
Imagine you were that this was your shift. You were coming in on this shift.
I'd be thrilled until I saw the floor after they left.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is,
like
if I had heard...
For the time they were there, it would be the best day of my life. And then they would leave.
I would call in dead. No, sorry, I can't work today. I died.
Yeah. Sorry, I have sheep shitophobia. Very serious condition.
This is just one of those surreal moments where what the fuck do you do?
You listen, at that point, you just fucking vibe, man. You're not going to move them. You're not going to change this situation. So you just fucking vibe until they decide to leave, or a dog of some herding breed shows up and fixes it for you.
They all look so chill.
That's all you can do. I know.
They're just like, hey man, what's going on? Hey, man. Hey, what's up, man?
You got any lettuce? What do sheep eat? I should know what sheep eat.
They eat grass.
Yeah. They're herbivores, I think.
They're grazers, yeah.
Yeah. So they're like, you got any carrots?
Hey, man. Hey.
There's literally in the bottom left corner, there's literally one that looks like he's kind of napping on his buddy's butt. Like standing up. Just like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait till this is over.
I'm willing to bet it's probably
How did they know there were 50? How did they count them without dozing off?
That's terrible.
I'm
willing to bet it's probably not very warm in Germany right now. So I wouldn't
think so.
I'm willing to think they figure, guys, it's warm in here.
Well, I don't know if you know this about sheep, but they are in fact covered in wool.
True. But even then, you got your nose to deal with.
Like professionally.
Yeah, but still, I wouldn't want to be out there even if I had wool shit on. Some places got heat. It's comfy. No wonder they're all sleepy. You're just done for the day.
Like, yeah, this is fine.
Well, I guess that's what we've learned this week. We've learned that when the sheep come, just ride it out.
Maybe they tried to count themselves and figure out how many of them got stuck in there, and then they just got really tired.
We've learned that people will steal anything up to and including a penis. We've learned if you steal something, don't go back to the same exact place to try to sell it back to them.
Like, at least go to a different location.
We've learned that if the freaking AI cars were really as good as they said they were, they wouldn't be driving on train tracks.
Ain't no robot driving me fucking nowhere.
And also that the AI could even ruin something as wonderful as monkeys breaking loose in your town. I hate this. And of course, we've learned, if you mix up the gas in the tanks, you can just make everyone rage.
It's been bad times around here.
Oh.
Like I said, the lawsuit's going to be epic because there's got to be a class action suit coming.
My God.
I'm just real glad I filled up the week before. Like, I haven't been to church in 10 years, but still.
And we're going to have another update next week that the Bears got a fucking condo now.
I don't know why they just don't relocate him to some kind of, like, at this point, he's baby. Just let him be baby. Let him write a book.
He's like a quarter ton of baby.
Yeah.